Second speaker is Shohom. He's right now an Android developer intern at Resocio, a 4 times hackathon winner. Quite interesting, right? Coming to our last but not the least, our last speaker for today is he's a tech team member at ASWC RCCIIT. So as you can see, we have plethora of great speaker for today. But before we jump into this event, I have a quick and exciting announcement for you guys. So today's session, as you guys all know, is going to be interactive. So you'll actually be building something along with us. And to make it even better, we have rewards. The winners of today's event will get a free 1 year JetBrains subscription. Now, what is JetBrains, right? JetBrains give you intelligence access to powerful developer tools like IntelliJ IDEA, PyCharm, WebStorm, and more, all in one place. These tools will help you to write better code, debug faster, and focus more on building instead of fixing issues. So, what do you guys need to win the subscription? Take whatever you build today, complete it, and post it in our official GDG WhatsApp group by 17th of April 2026, and we'll pick top 3 winners. So, give it your best shot and build something awesome so you can get a 1 year subscription of JetBrains. So, this was pretty much about the intro. So, now without further ado, let's get into the session. Our first speaker for today is Onkur. So, Onkur, will you please start?
All right. Good evening, guys. I am Ankur Bag, IT second year. And so before starting the session, tell me how many of you have already registered the solution challenge? Please reply in the chat. Okay. All right. Many of you have registered already.
So,
Right.
how many of you haven't registered?
How many of you have not registered till now? I'm sure that you will, right? Okay. So this is a solution challenge built with AI and solved for AI. So this is a one of the biggest hackathon, okay, conducted by Google to solve the 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals using Google Tech. Okay, so basically it means that you have to solve some of the problems that there are some of the problem statements, and you have to solve it using the Google technologies. Okay, so how you will register? Okay, first time. Yes. So as you can see that the price of 10 lakhs. Okay, so 10 lakhs is a lot, right? So this is a prize pool of solution challenge, and most probably top 100 teams will get chance to go to Bangalore for the finals. In this website, you can check the code over here, and when you go to click this button, you will get the official site where you can register for that. For registration, you will require a code, and you can copy it from here. Okay. Okay. So now let's start this session. Okay. So I'll take on the session that how you should build your own portfolio website. Now, before telling that how to build your own portfolio, first let's watch that why, like anything, but why a portfolio website, right? আমরা অনেক ওয়েবসাইট বানাই, বাট আবার করে আলাদা করে একটা পোর্টফোলিও ওয়েবসাইট কেন বানাতে যাবো? আবার এত খাটতে হবে, কলেজের এমনি এত প্রেশার থাকে, সামনে এক্সাম আসে, বাট why a portfolio website? লাইক সবার কাছে স্কিলস থাকে, সবার কাছে সার্টিফিকেট থাকে, বাট একটা প্রুফ তো দেখাতে হয় না। রিক্রুটার যখন রিক্রুট করতে আসবে, এবার
We have some like non-Bengalis here, so
ওকে 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 শিওর
use
শিওর
English or Hindi.
ওকে ওকে all right, so everybody has skills certificates, but not everyone has proofs, right? When recruiter will come to recruit you, or you will, or it will see the CV that there are all the plain texts. You cannot actually show that, especially for front end developers. You should make your own portfolio website. Now let's discuss what's the basic difference between a resume and a portfolio. Like you must be thinking, right? I have already built a resume, but why we need a portfolio? And in resume, you can see that there are claims, text, and everything is static, right? But in a portfolio, is a proof. The portfolio is proof, visual, and interactive. So a portfolio can guarantee more than a resume. So in a portfolio, there are basic six essential sections. First is hero section. Next is about and award section. Like if you have won any hackathons or anything related to the domain you are making the portfolio. Suppose you are a full stack developer. So the awards related to that. Next, the projects. These are the proofs of your work. Whatever website you have built, front end, back end, or full stack, or something related to blockchain, any type of website which aligns with your domain, you have to show it there. Next is experience. If you have interned somewhere, okay, or you are interning somewhere, then you should keep it there. L- And the fifth is contact. Like obviously, like some recruiter like your portfolio but cannot contact you. Okay, that's useless. So you have to give some contact number or your email so that they can contact you. Lastly, performance. So we will come to this part later. Okay. Now, these are some of the design and libraries which can improve the design of your portfolio. There are many. We will be using some of these later when we'll go to the hands-on. All right, we'll be coming this part later. First, let's start with the hands-on. Okay, before starting, one thing is that all the people in this meet have to do hands-on with me and have to make their own portfolios. Okay, so how many are you are actually interested in making the portfolio live now? All right, there are quite many. Okay, so let me announce one thing that after completing the whole portfolio, after you deploy it, you have to share your deployed link to the GDEC general group, and the top three will have we have some swags for them. Okay, all right, let's start. Okay, so we will use anti-gravity as the IDE.
Uh,
Okay,
you could first show them that they require Node.js and where to download that, and also where to download anti-gravity. So it does not everyone
okay,
might have it installed.
okay, okay. So for downloading anti-gravity, you just have to write install anti-gravity by Google from this page. If you click on this download button, it will get downloaded in your system. It's very easy. You just have to click on next, next, and accept their terms and condition, and that's it. Another thing you'll need, that is Node.js, because we will be using Next.js for building the portfolio. Here, if you click on the Windows installer, it will get installed, and the same stuff you have to accept the terms and condition, and you have to click on next, and it will get installed. Another thing you have to download, that is Git. Okay, because you have to push it to GitHub so that you can deploy it. So this is Windows, Mac, Linux. I guess most of you will are using Windows or Mac. So choose your preferred one, and same thing, accept terms and conditions, and click on next, and it will get installed. If you want to verify that whether it's installed or not, go to terminal and write their version hyphen hyphen and the name of the package that you have installed. Suppose Git or Node.js, and if it shows the version, then it's fine that already got installed in your system. All right. So next, start the session. First, tell me that how many of you have already downloaded it. Then I'll start. And tell me how many of you are downloading right now. Okay, okay.
Okay,
Okay,
so
cool.
I think a few are downloading, so I think you can go over some few other things like the basics, like what we will be using the framework, Next.js, and components, etc.
Okay. So first let's initialize the project. Okay. So we will be using Next.js. Next.js is a framework built on React.js. So I guess many of you will not know React.js. It's a front-end library basically, and Next.js is built on it. And Next.js is far better than React.js, by the way. So let's initialize the project. First, create a folder, and then over there, go for this command. Just a second. This will initialize the project for you. Go for the recommended settings and just click enter twice, I guess, and it will install all the dependencies that you'll need to start the portfolio with Next.js.
Ankur, I think it would be better if you could zoom in a bit in anti-gravity as the text is appearing a bit small. So to control this,
I
yeah,
guess this is okay. This setting.
yeah, I think so.
So, how many of you already downloaded Git, Node.js, Anti-Gravity, and initialized the next project? Just let me know in the chat. Okay, I can see 2 to 3 members. Oh, okay. Okay, so many of you are actually doing it. Good. So this is the complete folder structure of Next.js. Let me zoom it a bit more. This is a complete folder structure of Next.js. This is the app folder where there is a page.tsx and layout.tsx. If you know TypeScript, then you will know that .tsx is the extension of TypeScript. Okay. In the app folder, you basically make pages. Okay. In React.js, we need React router to add more routes. Okay. But in Next.js, we don't need React router. If we just make another folder inside app, then it will work as a another route. This is the public folder. Here we keep all the, if we have images or SVGs or any PDFs, then we use the public folder to keep all those. This is the Git ignore. This is a very important thing. We generally keep envs in the Git ignore. Basically, when you push your code to the GitHub, so that the private stuffs, so suppose your APIs don't get pushed to your GitHub. So that's why we use Git ignore. Okay, so I think we should start now. So, uh, if we are talking about portfolios, then you must think that whose portfolio am I making? As we are all talking about full stack web dev and everything, so how can we forget our web dev lead, that is Ribu Chatterjee? So today on this session, I will be making his portfolios. You folks have to make your own portfolios. Okay, all right. I would suggest that before starting, you should make a txt file. In that, you have written all your necessary things like your about yourself, about your experience, about your projects, okay, your contact, and you have to keep it inside this folder. As we will be using anti-gravity agents to build the portfolio, then it will be very much easier for them to create the whole page. We'll be creating one page portfolio, so there will be single page. In that single page, we'll be cover all the necessary sections. Okay. So first, let me create a txt file. Here, as you can see that I have pasted all the information regarding the portfolio that I'll be giving in the portfolio in this txt file. Okay. And now I'll start with the command. Okay. Before that, I want to show you another website for design. That is in this page, in the fifth page of this slide, I will be providing you this PPT. There is Impeccable, this website. Okay. So this will be basically we will use this for all the designs. As you can see, it's written a great design prompts require design vocabulary. Most people don't have it. So Impeccable do that stuff for you. It's, if you don't have that design mindset, you can leave it for the Incapable. impeccable, and it will do all the job for that. So to first we have to install it to our system. We'll use add CLI. Just a second. I have pasted a link in the in the chat. You can access it from there. Yes, you can you can use VS Code. That's not an issue. Okay. So over there in the add the CLI option, you have to copy it and first paste it there so that it get installed. And the second command that you have to do, that is how do I upgrade to the latest version? You have to copy this npx skills add this command and you have to paste it over there. Over here, you have to select all the options. You can select it by clicking the space bar. So you have to select all the options. Okay. And lastly, click enter. So if it gets installed properly, you will be seeing this section skills log.json file. You'll get this JSON file. If you see this, then that means it's have properly installed in a system for this project.
Ankur, a few people are still installing the
Okay,
incipient
okay,
things.
okay.
So till then, you can just tell about the commands and what each command does.
All right. In Impeccable, we have few commands. So let's go to the docs. So this here in the left side sidebar, you can see there are some of the commands that we have to use to make the UI far better. Okay. So first to evaluate, first command is slash audit. That is when to use. There is a technical counterpart to critic basically. So what is a critic? Like does the UI feels right? Okay. Or does the hold up whatever domain you are making the portfolio, does it satisfy that conditions or not? So audit and critic checks that part. Now, if we come to the refine section, there are many commands like animate, bolder, colorize, delete, layout. This are all the commands we will be using to enhance our UI. Next, we come to simplify. As you can see that sometimes even though if we use AI agents, sometimes it makes the UI very cluttered. Okay, so sometimes it makes it so cluttered that the UI experience is not good. So we use this command that is adapt, clarify, distill to make the UI more clean, basically. And lastly, another command is there that is harden. This is the this handles the SEO part of the website, that is slash harden slash optimize and slash polish. These three commands improves the SEO of the website. So yes, you will get the recording of the session. So tell me that how many of you have already done the initialization part of the Next.js and the impeccable part? Write it in the chat that how many of you have already done it. make sure that your Git is installed properly as it's cloning the repo. So if your Git is not installed, then it may show error. What are the skills to install? Uh, you don't have to install any skill from here over there when you are giving this command. Okay, just a second. Let me copy paste the command. Use this command, and then you have to select all the skills that you are seeing. You have to select by using the space bar and just click the down arrow to go to the next skill. And at the last, after selecting all of it, click enter. You have to click enter probably 3 to 4 times, and then the whole thing gets installed. Can you share the PPT here? Yeah, I will. After the session, I will share the PPT with you all. I'll share it in the group. All right. Some are still. You have to select all the skills. Click space bar to select and click the down arrow to go to the next skill. Processing. Okay. After clicking enter, that the whole thing will get installed. Okay, so it will get installed, I guess. So now let's start. So we will be using anti-gravity agent to build the portfolio. As you can see that I have already pasted the document over here in a txt file. Okay.
Unkur, your mic is off, I think. And also, please show how to like write the txt files. Hello, Omkur, your mic is off. Please check once. Yeah, okay. So he's rejoining in 1 minute. I'm sharing the text file with you guys. Bear with me for a minute. Okay, guys. So I've shared the deepest link. It contains the txt file template. So fill it in, and once Omkur rejoins, we can start.
I guess I'm audible now.
Yes.
Okay.
So these guys are filling in the template. So guide them on how to fill in the template once. Just open the deepest link and go through it.
Okay. So this is the whole template that how you should fill.
Share the screen.
So here's the complete template that how you should fill the TXT file. That is, first you have to fill the name, phone number, education, experience if you have any, then your projects, tech stack, GitHub link, also LinkedIn, skills basically, and the achievements. Any like as I say that according to the domain basically. If you have won any hackathons, something like that. You can also add some certifications if you have in the portfolio. Basically, what are the things that you want to give in the portfolio? You can fill it in basically the txt file. Okay. So previously I said and I have to make a implement.md file. Here I can edit it and I can tell that what type of portfolio that I want. So who uses this? Okay. I would say the best thing would be if you don't want to spend your time writing all the stuff, you can give it to Claude and tell him that all the things that should be perfect for a portfolio, and it will give you exactly the answers to it. Later, you can, if you want to edit any UI part, you can change it. So, okay. So if you copy and paste it to Claude, it will give you all the necessary answers. Hmm. So Claude has asked me some of the questions, basically some of the MCQs, and I have selected the answer. And now it's generating all the answers related to the domain that I have pasted. So now if you want to give any color palette to your portfolio, you can come to Google and type color palette. You can go to the first link and you can select any of the color palette that you want. You will get here some of the options, that is pastel, vintage, retro, neon, gold, light. There are many options. You can choose according to what you want. So let me go to the vintage. All right. So if I choose this palette, then you just have to copy this color codes and first copy and paste it here. Okay. And then drag it to the chat, add the color codes that you have choose. Now you have to give the prompt that basically you want to implement all the things using this color palette and take the content from the txt file that you have generated. All right. So the palette and take the content on the. You can drag and again paste the txt file over here. And at the last, All right. So it has given me another implementation plan about what are the basically what implement will do while making the portfolio. You have to type implement and wait till the agent generates the code for the portfolio. Now tell me in the chat that how many of you have already uh, done the txt file and the implementation plan. Okay. Limit is done. You can either change your anti-gravity account or you can use VS Code. Okay. All of you, please tell me that at which stage you are. Like in the Claude phase or making that TST file or making the implementation plan. Okay. Okay. While generating the code, anti-gravity will ask some questions, and basically if he wants to install any package that is Lucid, React, Framer, Motion, then you have to just click allow. In the implementation plan, you can edit the implementation plan if you want any changes. Like if here I want to, suppose I want to add that, give 5 sections, that is hero, then about, then awards, then experience, projects, then experience, then tech stack, and lastly contact. So I have added a command that I want this sections, that is hero, about, awards, projects, experience, tech stack, and lastly contact section. Now again, what you have to do, you have to again drag the implementation plan and to again write implement. Now basically it will see that what changes you have done in the implementation plan and you will do the necessary changes. Please write in the chat that how many of you have already started prompting. some of you were in the cloud phase. So from the cloud phase, how many of you have come to the prompting phase? For that impeccable.md file, you don't have to install anything. If you have installed the impeccable, the two commands that I gave in the chat, and after you start with the slash impeccable teach, it will automatically generate that MD file. You don't have to install anything else for that. Basically, impeccable has a rule that if you want to take suggestions from impeccable, you have to start with slash impeccable and then give the command. Okay, so there are some of the problems that in the page.txt you have to copy and paste it here so that it gets resolved. How many of you have already started the prompting phase? If you're having any errors, share it in the chat. If you're a fresher, then you don't have to add experience. After, yes, you have to create a txt file of your name and write the details there. For the portfolio, if you want any custom font or if you want to change any font, you can always use Google Fonts. Here you can get many fonts. You can choose anyone if you don't want that same default font, from your system. There are many type of fonts. You can choose anyone. You suppose I choose Montserrat, get font, go to get embed code, and you have to just copy it and give it to anti-gravity and tell it that you want to use Montserrat font, and that's it. It will change your font to that font. Okay. The format already Rishita has already given the chat. Follow that format for the txt file. Go to this link and you'll get the format. But can you please tell me that at which phase you people are? Okay, so how many of you have already completed the txt file? Okay, okay. All right. So I hope you can see as you can see that portfolio is already generated. Now, first you have to check that all the details are correct or not. Just go through the details once and check that all the details are correct or not. after after you check that details are completely fine, then you go with the UI enhancement. Okay, I can see that the nav bar is not looking great. Okay. Okay. So as you can see that the first layout of the portfolio is done. Now you just have to improve it. So for improvement, we will again go to impeccable and we'll go to the command section. Let's go with this command to refine the UI. Okay. From now, you have to give the commands according to the UI that you want. So I'm going with the grid bento UI style. You can go according to any style that you want. It's not necessary that you have to copy the same layout. Use your use your creativity, because based on your creativity, you'll get the swags, and the top three will be selected. So in anti-gravity, after you give every prompt, it will give you an implementation plan. You first read the implementation plan. If you want to edit anything, edit it over there, and then just give the prompt implement, and it will the agent will implement it in your code. So as you can see that we already got the implementation plan
Ankur, can
now.
you just go over what to do after finishing the TXT file?
Okay, so after you finish the txt file, you start with the command that is impeccable teach. This command, start with the start prompting with this command. When you write only this command, the impeccable gives you some questions. You without in place of writing the answers one by one, just tell anti-gravity that make an implementation plan of for the questions. It will give you an implementation plan, or you can just copy the questions, give it to Claude, and tell Claude that what type of UI you want. It will give you the answers according to the questions and your preference. Next, you have to tell that what sections you want in the portfolio, such as hero section, experience section, about section. And next, if you want to give it any specific color palette, just go to any color palette website, choose your color palette that you want to go with, select the color codes, paste it there, and just give it to anti-gravity. So how many of you have already started the prompting phase? Please tell in the chat that how many of you have already started the prompting phase and already got to see your own portfolio. You don't get a txt file, you have to make one. Okay. Uh, you already got the format, just click on that link. That's a template. You have to fill the template with your own information. For experience section, if you have any experience, then you can give, otherwise you don't have to keep that section. Same goes for the award section. If you have any award related to the domain you are making the portfolio, then you can keep it, otherwise you can keep it blank. All right, you can do it now if your net is stable now. That's not an issue. Now, if you want animations in your portfolio, like everybody wants that the UI is good and also some animations, you can use this command slash animate in the VS Code in the anti-gravity and tell that you can use that command and tell anti-gravity to make the UI more smooth or give some interactive animations. Next, if you come in the slides, you can see that in design and libraries, you can see many UI components. These are the websites from where you can get some components and you can use it. Suppose if I go to fancy components, just check the docs and components. Now there are many components. You can give any component as you like. Suppose mm, I go for this component that later 3D swap. So what you have to do if you're using npm, just copy this command, open another terminal and paste the command, or you can just go to the code. Yes, you'll get the code for the 3D swap. If you don't want to use the or paste the code, you can just use this command, or you can go to manually. Here's the complete code you will get. Okay, it's giving some error. No issues. We'll use the code manually. Copy the code from here. Under components, make another folder that is UI, and under UI, make a file that is what's the name of the file? That is rotate direction. Copy it and make a file and paste the code over there. It's taking some time for the anti-gravity to implement the changes. That's not an issue. It's because okay, so it got generated. If you're facing any errors over there, please just right click, copy the error and paste it in the chat, the anti-gravity, and it will do the rest for you. It will solve the errors and you can see the portfolio that the changes are made in the portfolio. For the Google fonts that I said, that if you want any specific font for your portfolio, or if you want to not go for any default font, like your system font, if you want to go for any other font, you can go to Google Fonts and select the font you like. You will click on the get font, go to the embedded links, and there you have to copy that code and paste it in the chat of the anti-gravity and tell that you want this specific font. It will change your default font to that font. So, how many of you have already uh, crossed this phase of Claude and started building? And what are the commands that you have already used of applicable? All right. So, as you can see that the portfolio is ready. Here you can give your own image. You have to just give your image in the public folder and tell anti-gravity that use this image, and you will get the image. Here for the work section, if you have any thumbnail for your work, you can paste the link, or basically you can save the image in the public folder and tell anti-gravity to use the image. And yeah, that's it. That's how you make a portfolio in just 4 to 5 prompts, and later keep on improving it. So that's it from my end. Now we'll go for the deployment, and uh, Swam will do the deployment. Now, for now, I'll go to GitHub and push the code. So we'll go to GitHub, we'll go to repository, we'll go to new, and suppose we give the session name portfolio session. We'll create repository. Now we have to just copy and paste the commands in the terminal. Yes. That is git init Then copy this command, first commit, and lastly git push origin main command. Okay, so now if you refresh this page, you can see that the code has already been pushed to the GitHub. And now I'll give here collaborator access to Soyam so that he can deploy it. Go to settings, go to collaborators. Okay. Yes. So if I add Soyam here, so he will also get the access of this repo and he can deploy it. All right, Shoham, now, Soyam, now over to you for the deployment.
Okay, so hello guys, am I audible? Chat about, I mean, you guys can tell me in the chat. Okay, so first of all, सबसे पहले अपन लोग देखेंगे कि भाई किस किसने वेबसाइट बनाया. Like for deployment, we need a website. So just tell me, how many of you are able to build something? I mean, you guys can see some interface. Okay, made one, right? I mean, how many of you are there who were not able to build something like you guys were not able to cope up with the phase like speed? You guys can tell me so that I can work with that. Okay. Okay, so we will do one thing, right? Let me share first, then I will tell you what we are going to do, because no one should be left alone, right? So what we will do, this repo is good. If you guys have one repo and you guys push that code to that repo, then it's all good. You don't have to do this, but is we are going to clone this repo and we are going to create one new repo so that Ankur, will they have access to this repo? Okay, let me copy this. They will have. Okay. Just clone this repo. Just clone this repo and go to VS Code. I guess you guys can see VS Code, right? And just write git clone so that you guys can also get a interface that you guys can deploy, right? Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay. So I'm cloning this GitHub repo and I will create one so that everyone can deploy, at least deploy with me. So we will create one more repo, deploy, right? Then we will create one. Those who have built one, they don't have to do it. Git init. Okay, initialized. Oh, sorry.
Okay. So, so I'm connected.
Uh,
So, what you guys can do after cloning, right? Just open up the prompt window and fill in the existing details with your own details. So, I think that will be also better. You can also apply your own style upon the clone. So, you can have.
so
So then you can do one thing. You can just show them to how to like change the name and details with the prompt.
okay, sure. Okay. Okay, just a minute. We will copy this and cd control v. Okay, so we are in. Now we will just git in it. Okay, so we don't need to git in it. Sorry. No worries. Now we have this repo, and actually, just a minute. We have this now. You guys can do one thing. You guys can actually cloning will give a bit problem. You guys can download this as a zip. That will make more sense, right? You guys can just download this as zip and save it, right? Okay, so the zip is saved. Now what we are going to do, extract here, extract, select. Okay. Okay, right. Now we are going to open VS Code. Okay, guys, so now we are going to initialize this repo, right? Yes, I trust the author. You guys can just download this repo as zip and then just use these commands that it gives. Git init, it will initialize a project, right? Then we will go here and we are going to add everything, right? Add everything to this repo. So git add dot. Just a minute. I guess it was not the right one. Yes, here. Git add everything. So everything is added. Now we are going to commit. And yes, you guys can copy this just and okay, so now we will have one. If we refresh, let's see if we have. Okay, so we are good to go. Now we can deploy, but let's change this first. So as we have cloned it, now we are going to use a command first, that is npm I. So this command, what it does is it is going to look your package.json and it is going to install all the dependencies, right? It is going to install all these dependencies. So we are going to install npm I and we will be good to go. Meanwhile this is happening, let me tell you guys where we are going to deploy. So let me go to, so yes, so this part is actually deploy your website with bare minimum efforts. So what do I mean with bare minimum efforts? So actually there are multiple services available that we can use to deploy our website, and some of them are cloud-based services like AWS, or you can say Azure or GCP. Those are a bit it takes a bit of effort to deploy website over there. So what we are going to do, we are using certain services. Just a minute, sorry, it was my mistake. Okay, so we are going to use certain services like Vercel and Render. Those, I mean, how many of you do know about Vercel and Render? You guys can tell. How many of you know about Render or Vercel? Okay, so you know about Render or Vercel. So these are some services which actually abstracts the DevOps part. Like you don't have to do all those DevOps steps like deploy. What is deploy? First, we need to understand what is deploy. So deployment is actually taking your code from development to production, right? And the domain is known as deployment. Sorry, DevOps, right? So the process is deployment, obviously. So these services like Vercel and Render, they abstract that DevOps part, and we can easily deploy in our website with one click, or just we need to fill a form like thing. ठीक है? So अभी अपन लोग पहले VS Code में जाके इसको अपन अपनी तरह बना लेते. Okay, so it's still installing. Let's wait then. It will install and till then, let's understand something new. So that is, do you know, guys, when we deploy our code, so like we get a link and we can share that link with our friends so that they can see our website. So is there anything that we can do so that we don't deploy our website, but still we can share a link to our friend through which they can see our website? Do you know any services like that which can do this? If you know, then you can share with me, guys. uh, okay, so I think you guys don't. Okay, port forwarding, yes, right, exactly this thing. So port forwarding or tunneling, that is what we can use, and that is really interesting. So we can also see that thing. So just a minute. Once, okay, it's done. Now what we are going to do is, let's check if it's run or not. uh, let's do it. Okay, so then we will go here. uh, okay, something happened, I guess. I believe I am not able to. Okay, there is some issues, I guess. uh, I'm not able to see what Ankur built, but okay, we will fix it up, but let's not look at it. Let's just clone this so that we can at least deploy something, right? So just a minute. uh, Give me a second. Open terminal. Okay, so we have the repo. We are going to just deploy it, right? So those who have the repo on their GitHub, what they can do, they can come to Vercel, and what they will do is, uh, first you will sign up and you guys will get this kind of interface. So after getting this kind of interface, like you will see a repo in your inventory, and I mean repository list, and in Vercel you just have to go to project, like click on project, and after that it will ask you to connect to GitHub. So for this you need a GitHub repo where all the codes are present. So after that, you guys can see I have this repo. So what we are going to do is, we are going to import this, and after that we are going to write the build commands, like just a minute. Okay, right. We are going to just a minute, let me see my repositories. Okay, so we are good to go. Let's go here, and we are going to enter some commands over here. So what are the commands that we need to enter here? We can see those in our package.json. So there are certain commands that we need. In output directory, we can write slash dot next. This is the file where the build will be happening, and then we need a install command. And if you guys are using pnpm, then you guys can write pnpm install, or for npm you guys can run npm install. And then environment variables, if you have any environment variables, then you guys can use this, but we don't have, so we will deploy this. And with that, it will be all done. And let's see render as well with that. So render is also easy. You just have to click on new and a web service. You just have to log in. Okay. After that, here I can see the Ankur's portfolio that he built, and he gave me the collaboration. So I'm going to choose this one. So after choosing this one, we are going to get some, just a minute. Okay. So here, what do we name? Okay, name is okay. Node is there. Main is the branch. Okay. SRC. Okay. A root directory is okay. We don't have to do anything. It's optional. And here it is okay. No problem. Keep it as it is. Okay. It is also good. We don't have to alter this as well. We will use the free one, right? After that what we are going to do is we don't need to do anything over here as well. Okay, auto deploy on commit, it's good, we don't need to do anything over here, and we will just click on deploy services. Okay, and we will wait for the deployment. It will take a bit to deploy, but yes, just a minute.
Okay, so guys, whatever you are deploying, just share it in our WhatsApp community. You don't have to like completely finish and then share. You guys can share today only, and we'll be checking out all of them next Friday. That is the 17th of April. So
Yes, sure.
yeah, okay. So just share it in our community by April 17th. We'll check those out and we'll announce three winners of the what is it, like IntelliJ Pro subscription for 1 year. Yes, yes, you can take out your time, but if it would be great if you could share today only, so we could get a count of how many people are following us. So, yeah. You don't have to share the complete thing. You can just share whatever you have deployed.
Okay, so actually in Vercel it is deployed, but it deployed something else. I don't know why, but yes, it deployed something. The next interface that we get, like when we create a next app, we get this uh, interface. So it deployed something, but it's not the exactly the thing that we built. But let's see in here in render we will be getting that thing. We will be getting what Ankur built. So just be with it. Okay, so can you guys tell me what is the difference between render and Vercel? We can take our time, right? What is the difference between render and Vercel? Can anyone tell me? Okay, so exactly the difference is, yes, it is good for static websites, but actually Vercel is serverless, is based on serverless infrastructure, and render is based on the traditional web server full architecture. So what it means is that your Vercel uses functions, and I mean, what happens is you don't have to manage your server. So that is the difference, that it is serverful and that is serverless, and also the build is successful. Let's see. Okay, so it will take so actually there is a problem with render, that it sleeps after 15 minutes.
Okay, so I am also show them like how it automatically redeploys whenever there are new changes. So
Okay, okay,
Ankur
okay,
has
sure.
pushed a change in his repo only. So just
Okay,
push
sure.
that and
Okay, sure. Okay, so our website is live, and why it showed this? Ankur, are you sure that you push right thing? Because your repository deploy also showing this. Okay, so whatever it is, let's not go there. But yes, so we have deployed the website that Ankur shared with us. So yes, we will do one thing. We will go to GitHub repositories, and we will try to redeploy, right? The redeploy thing. Let's see. Okay, so here is it. Here it is. Let's we are going to redeploy it. यही से कर लेंगे हम लोग. क्या करते हैं यहाँ पर जाके, let's say we are going to change something. So let's go here, and Okay, so let's say deploy now. So we are going want to change this deploy now to my name, right? So we will do one thing. We are going to edit it. You guys will do it on VS Code. Okay, so will not be a problem. You guys will be doing it on VS Code. I am just doing here because uh, it's easy. So we are going to commit it. Changed name. Okay, wait. Changed name, right? And we are going to commit it. So when we commit it, it's done. Now render will automatically redeploy this. See, it is again deploying. And where is Versal? Okay, so Versal will also redeploy that. Just a minute, let me see. Overview, I guess in logs maybe. All projects, where are my all projects? I just deployed one. Huh? Okay, so let's see. Okay, disabled cold start. Okay, deployments. Let's go here. Let's check. Okay. Actually, we changed a different repo. That's why it's not Versal is not redeploying. But if you change a repo, Versal will also redeploy, right? So let's go and check if with the change is deployed or not. Yes, here it is. And you see, so I'm Paul. That works. So you just have to change code and commit, and everything will be handled by Versal and render, so you don't have to worry about anything. And if you guys are working on MERN stack, I just tell you guys, if you are working on MERN stack, then for backend you guys can use Versal, sorry, render. Yes, and front end you guys can use obviously render or Versal. So yes, yes, please tell me. दादा बोल भाई मैंने I mean हाँ obviously दादा बोल भाई. For some reason, yes, it sleeps after 15 minutes, I mean, if in free version. uh, okay, so I believe I will answer him in the chat only. I will end my part over here. Thank you for bearing us, guys. From now Soham will be okay. Why we use render? Am I okay? Why we use render? See, in Versal or in Netlify, in free versions, you guys cannot deploy backend, right? But if you guys don't want to pay money and you still want to deploy your backend, then for free, render gives you that facility so that you can deploy your backend on render for free. So yes, that's why we use render. Otherwise, Versal is good. It's really good. So yes, from now, Som is going to tell you guys how we can build something interesting, right? So thank you guys.
So before that, just let me know how many of you guys have deployed whatever you have built today. Are you guys deploying anything? Okay, so once that is done, please share it in the WhatsApp. Okay, so I am sorry. So, yes, so I'm passing the mic to you.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so first question to you guys. To getting selected as solution challenge, what feature do you think you need most? What type of feature? I mean, most of the hackathons, what type of features they want? What type of features, if a person build, they wins? Okay, yeah, integration. Yes, that's right. So, I mean, do you know any AI product that is related to Google? We are building for solution challenge, so if you use more Google products, you will get attention, right? Any AI related to Google which we can use? Okay, Gen AI, Gemini. Anti-gravity is an AI tool. We can integrate it to our product and use it as a service. But if we are building something, we can use Gemini as a service in our product. So okay, that's our motive. We are going to uh, know how to use Gemini. So first, I'm going to go to this site. First, I'm going to write Gemini models. Okay. So in models, we are gonna know about the Gemini models which are available, which is Gemini 3 Flash. It's released recently. So what it can do, it it takes text, image, video, audio, and PDF as inputs, and in output, it gives text. Okay, and you can see the capabilities of the model. You can see the model code of that, like it. The name is Gemini 3 Flash Preview, but when you are going to write it in the code, you have to obviously use this model code. Okay, or else you are gonna get the error. So you have to understand these things properly before using the AI first. So you know that you're gonna know that how we are gonna integrate the service now. So as you can see, inputs text, images, video, audio, and PDF, output text, and we are gonna know about other models which are available. Gemini 2.5 Flash, what it does, same thing. It's the previous version of Gemini, and another model which is Gemini 2.5 Flash Live. It takes inputs as audio. Okay, so another thing, this specific model gives audio as an output. So you have to understand what model are you gonna use for what purpose. Okay, if it's for text and images, you can use those Gemini 2.5 Flash or Gemini 3 Flash. If it's for audio analysis or audio generation, you can use Gemini 2.5 Flash Live. So I think I think you have known about the things. I took a session previously, but I built a chatbot. Okay, so let's do something interesting, right? So I'm just gonna show you one thing, which is this is a basic vegetable analysis front end. Okay, don't ask me about the front end. The UI is not that good. So in this front end, we are gonna just upload any picture, okay, and gonna analyze it with AI. Now it just gives demo results. Okay, for creating the front end, I have done that. So now we are gonna integrate the AI to analyze the image and get the results. So I'm just gonna go to the model section, Gemini 3 Flash, and what I'm gonna do is, okay, so I'm just gonna go here in sidebar. You can see image. There's an image understanding section. Okay, and if you're gonna use JavaScript, you're gonna take this code. If you're gonna do Python, then take this code. In every language there is a certain example code there. Okay, so you copy that and go to VS Code, and GitHub Copilot agents. I think I don't have to show you again how to access that, how to take that and everything. So I'm just gonna use other thing is Claude models are gone. So there are other models: Haiku 4.5, 5.3 Codex, 2.5 Pro, 3.1 Pro Preview. So I'm just gonna right now take GPT 5.3 Codex and paste this code. And now I'm going to GPT and take this prompt, which is, so I'm gonna read what I have written. This is the code example. As you can see, the model name is provided, and in the .env.local file, I have stored the Gemini API key. So I have created previously an .env.local file where I have named a Gemini API key and gave the credential. So why do we do that? In .env.local, we keep all the sensitive files which we should not show to the other people, which is continuously working on the backend. So people can use our secret keys to their product, manipulate the service and other things. Okay, so we have to keep it secret. in here. So I have named the Gemini API key and gave the credential. And I have told the AI that currently dummy data is being used. Make sure to replace it with real results. Also, if the uploaded image does not contain a vegetable, do not return any benefits. Instead, simply display it's not a vegetable. So I'm just going to give the prompt and let's see if Copilot does that properly. So we have to wait a little bit. Okay. The thing is, what you have to understand before giving AI to everything, like generate me this thing. You have to understand how the things works. Okay, because if you don't, then you have to give 10 prompts, and if you know, then you have to give one prompt. Like I have given the whole code here, the example code here. Okay, I have told everything what I have done. I have created the env.local file before. I have generated the API key there. Each and everything is done. Just I will just say Copilot to write the code for me. Okay, it's writing the code. And obviously AI does a lot of mistakes. So if further any error happens, we have to debug it. Okay, it's working right now. So while it doing that, tell me, have you guys created any project with Gemini before? Okay, okay, okay. Yes, that's good. That's good. Shubhajit, Ankit, everyone. Okay, cool. So now, yeah, I did the code. Now let's see if it succeed or not. I'm gonna reload the website, start analysis, and I'm gonna drag and drop one image, which is a potato. I'm gonna analyze the image first. Okay. Detected vegetable potato, rich in potassium, health benefits. These are generated by AI. It detected the vegetable. It gave the health benefits. So that's how uh, you can analyze any image properly. Like if you build any image projects or any these PDF analysis projects, you can use these APIs and create this type of projects, which will make your project stronger. And currently AI is everything. AI is the main feature that every hackathon judges wants. Okay, so I'm gonna upload another picture. So what do you think? What will it give if AI analyzes correct? Not, it's not a vegetable. Okay, direct a vegetable, it's not a vegetable. So what we can understand is, by seeing the code, we just gave the sample code there. Okay, we just gave the sample code there. We just told I have kept the API key on the env.local file. I told just everything. Just you have to write the code. That's how we will integrate the projects in AI. Integrate the AI in projects. So I think it's our time. If anyone have any questions, please no doubt ask me. I'm here. Am I audible?
Yes, just check the chat. People don't have
Okay,
questions.
okay, okay. I'm checking it. I guess no one has any question. So yeah, took my time. I guess you guys will definitely make some good projects using AI, where you can analyze the images and PDFs and other things I've shown you. And honestly, I'm saying that Gemini gives everything as free. Okay, you can analyze image, you can analyze PDF, audio, video, each and everything. Now, I think they have currently released a model that can also analyze video, which I haven't even tried. See, Gemini models. Okay,
So, what model did you use in this vegetable analyzer? And
Gemini 3
someone
Flash.
has a question that is it really working or is it just guesswork? So, explain to me.
Yes, I have just shown if it's working or not. It's not a vegetable. If it's not a vegetable, it's not a vegetable. It's detecting that. I Which model did you use in? Okay. Oh yes. Sorry. I did not see that. Yes, Gemini 3 Flash preview. I have previously shown. I am again showing that. You will just go here. You will just search Gemini models. Okay, Gemini models. See very carefully. Gemini models. Gemini 3 is here. You can see some of these are paid models, some of these are free, like Gemini 3 Flash. This is a free model. It analyzes text, image, video also, audio and PDF, and gives output as text. In Gemini 2.5 Flash, these models are here. You just have to know which models are paid or not. So here we going to Gemini 2.5 Flash. It's paid. It's not paid, and it takes inputs, also takes images, video, audio, and gives out text as output. And yes, that's how you can you inform which models get for which kind of task massively, so we can get based out of the models, or there any option to check which one should we use for which task. Are you talking about Gemini models, or you are talking about Copilot models? First, clarify me that. If it's for Gemini models, then I would say Gemini 3 Flash is the latest model for text, images, video, audio, and PDF. Yes, the Gemini models, and we got in anti-gravity. Okay. Anti-gravity has many models. I have not used them a while. Ankur will explain you better. Okay, Ankur can explain you better about that. But in Copilot, if I say about that, the models, you can see these models. Claude Haiku 4.5, use it for minimal tasks. Okay, not very high tasks. It can do very great backend structure. And GPT 5.3 codex is the best backend model which is available till now, in my viewpoint. Many others can differ with me, but in my viewpoint, 5.3 codex is the best backend builder. And it's it's almost accurate. Like previously, just sometimes ago, I just used Claude Haiku 4.5 for generating that. I have given prompt that use Gemini 3 Flash preview model. Now, in here, in API folder, we does all the backend sheets. So okay, so in here Gemini model, we have to write the Gemini model. Okay, like here the AI has written Gemini 3 Flash preview, which I have given in the prompt. Now it literally knowing that I have given Gemini 3 Flash preview, it just wrote Gemini 2.0 Flash, and the model was not working. So 5.3 codex worked very well, and it has latest data also, but Haiku 4.5 does not work well in backend in my viewpoint. So yes, I think for this type, I clarified. Is there any resources to check which will be best suitable for front end, back end documentation? It is. Yes, for front end there are many AI tools. Laravel, Vercel there. Okay, Stitch. You can design your front end, connect the MCP with the anti-gravity, generate that. But you have to explore. You have to really explore, because every user has different mindset how they code. So for them, defined models can be What I mean, backend documentation, etc. Documentation you have, okay. In Gemini, you have documentation for all models. Like here, passing PDF data inline, how to pass PDF data, okay, different methods are there, and all the things which you want to do. And I have shown you for image understanding. I have used this codes, this example code here. So yes, that's it. Any other question?
So Shubhajit has a question like where to find the best resources for front end, back end documentation, etc.
Yeah, I replied that. For front end, there are multiple
Okay, okay.
platforms. Hello? We need to hit and try with the model which one is working best for my scenario. Yes, yes, explore. Please explore all the models. Okay. How you code, how the model is working good for you. Maybe you like Gemini 3 Pro more than GPT 5.3 codex. Everyone has a different method. So please try out every model. Okay. Explore and you will find the best models which is working for you. Yes, and another thing, join the solution challenge, please. Okay, like you just you just known how to use AI, so make some good AI part projects, submit your project, and let's see if you get selected at top 100. Anything else? Anyone? Got it? I try with 3.14 Pro. Got limit usage message. Okay, switch to 3 plus and get work done. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Very good, very good. Any other questions? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I don't think anyone has any questions right now. You guys will make good AI projects. So, Ishida, I guess I'm done.
Yeah, yeah. I guess that's it for today. Thank you guys, everyone for coming, and I'll be sending a follow-up emails with our community link, so you guys can keep on working on your portfolio. Till then, Omku, do you have anything else to share, like how they can make their portfolio better?
Yes, Onkud, just clear their query for anti-gravity. Which
Yeah,
models work better for which work?
yeah. Show them the components, the SEO part, those things. I guess he is not absolutely. Yeah, he's here.
Yes, we'll soon drop the deployed link. So, lastly, for the SEO section, basically, uh, if your portfolio is not searchable, it's practically invisible. So, basically, what portfolio is when you deploy your portfolio, and if you search on the
Ankur, are you
Google
sharing
about,
something? Because we cannot see.
okay, I guess now you can see it. Yeah. So,
Yes.
uh, what is SEO? Basically, when you search some portfolio in the Google, what happens? Google uh, search it and give you the results. So you can see some websites are at the top, some at the bottom. Basically, a ranking system is there. So how Google does the ranking? It's based on the SEO. So for the ACO, we have to maintain some stuffs. That is, you have to give keywords such as on of your own domain, such as front end developer, stack developer. If you're a designer, then what type of designer? You have to give this keywords in the metadata. Secondly, proper titles and meta tags, and then optimized image and reduce load time. Basically, don't make the website heavy. Use public links for the images. And lastly, add your GitHub and LinkedIn links and all the if you are in any of the social medias, drop that link in the metadata. Secondly, now we have two files. First is robot.txt and llm.txt. Robot.txt helps console search engines like Googlebot, Bingbot to crawl the through all the website. The keywords I said earlier, that is front end developer, month stack, or the tech stack. So search through all the Google search engine and gives you the result. Suppose you are a recruiter and the recruiter types in the Google that month stack developer, that he wants a month stack developer to hire. So Google crawls through all the websites and check the metadata and especially the robot.txt and bring out the results. Basically, bring out that portfolios at the top of the ranking. Next is llm.txt. When you search in GPT, Perplexity, Claude, any portfolio, like if you type that I want some portfolio ideas, a front end developer, then Claude will search the entire internet and will see only the llm.txt. If we finds relevant words, then it will bring you up that those portfolios. Now, these are the some of the websites from where you can take the um, inspirations. These are some of the website. Also, there's a GitHub repo. There are in this GitHub repo there are many developers portfolios you can take inspirations from. And so yeah, that's it. Now make the portfolios and drop it in the group. So if you guys have any doubt, please write in the chat. If you guys have any doubt, then you can share it in the chat.
Ankur, can you clear them, the models in anti-gravity which will work better for which task?
Okay, in anti-gravity, I guess the best you can use that is the Claude Opus, but you will not get many credits for that. So I usually use Gemini 3 Flash, and it works really good. Not gonna lie. Basically, all the models over there, maximum are there for from Gemini, and all the models work more or less. But for the highest, if you say optimization or clean code, I guess Claude models does it much better than the Gemini models. What are the criteria for judging the UI UX of the portfolio? Secondly, what are the sections you are adding? Thirdly, the SEO of the website. Criteria for the portfolios.
So let's see how many portfolios are there. So if you
If you
guys
guys
have
need any
asked,
portfolio beside GDG, can you just also give the links to this meet chat.
Yeah, if you have already have a portfolio, you can also share that for now. Later, just tag that message and say that this was my old portfolio. This is the new one which I've created after this session, so we can know, because we have something to like show. So please share your portfolios. Is team registering it's correct. Last time I checked, it was above around 1500 teams. So I don't be scared of the number, right? Because a lot of teams register but they don't submit anything, or even if they do, it is like very bare bones. So do register and submit something cool, right? And you will obviously reach the final stage. So there's no doubt in that. And use our referral code, so you have a higher chance of being selected. बस दो पोर्टफोलियो और किसी का कुछ नहीं देना. Okay, so I think someone else is submitting. Yeah, show home. I think there's a few, so you can show what you are going to show.
Okay, so we have something chatpata waiting for you. So you guys have made your portfolios, I guess. So okay, the first portfolio I'm seeing someone from iamshumon.varsal.app. Okay, okay. So what I have made right now is a portfolio roaster. It brutally roasts your portfolio, and it's also integrated by Gemini integrated product. So yes, I'm gonna show you that, which is Roastomania. It's a fun project. So I'm just gonna paste the URL here. Roast me. Okay, and it's analyzing. God bless that my API key is not over. Analyzing layout. Okay, copy overload detected. Okay. This portfolio shouts metrics but whispers personality. Okay. Color crime. Crazy. So what I have done is creating a portfolio. I mean creating a roastomatic where um, in here you can just paste the URL. Okay, and you roast the URL brutally, seeing the context of the URL, the website you are going, the pages, the AI that analyze the pages, the context, the contents, the color palettes, and it gives a roasting result of that website. That's what I have done. So here again I'm going to the Gemini models where you can do that. here. Um, is a section actually. Gemini 3 Flash. Yes. Yes, URL context. Okay. Give any URL. Okay. And you can check all the results analyzed by the AI going into the URL of your portfolio and give the results. That's what I'm doing. Any other volunteers, please write your portfolio name in the meet chat so I can test their portfolio well. Don't mind previously whom I roasted for testing purposes. Okay. Anyone? Any volunteer? Okay, okay. No volunteer. So I have shown you how. Okay. So took my time. All right. That's it. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so I guess that's it. So thank you everyone for staying till the end, and I hope you guys learned something. So if you guys will be building something, do share it in our chat, and I'll also be sharing a follow up email with more details soon. So yeah, I guess that's it. And if you guys have any other doubts, you guys can reach out to our team anytime through our WhatsApp community or through GAG's own website. You can find each team member there. So I guess that's about it. Thank you everyone and have a great evening. Good night.